Evening, Norm.
Better put some more on that.
That's a beautiful fire. Well done.
Good dinner.
We just found out some news. It's a good spot to spend our last night. Jesus, a freezing morning, but it's so beautiful. We won't be gifted with this every morning, but we'll take it today, day one. One degree or something is at the moment. It's 9 o'clock. We've just done a major bolt check. Everything's good on my bike. Well, that was Hammond's Climb, or Hammond's Road. Yeah, look, it was fine actually. You just have to go slower. I only used my easiest gear once, the rest I could even get out of the saddle. Good climb though. We're heading into Colac a quick way because, well, it's taken a little longer than expected. So we're on Rifle Butts Road, heading towards Berry. One day we've had to revert to a bit of highway riding. We've got Saskia's netball to get to. Hello! Welcome to Colac. Goulburn country. I'm not sure if I've said that right. Oh my goodness! Are you getting my phone and gonna wrap it up?
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up.
Oh, alright, you wrap it. It's called a ratchet.
Look, I cut it.
Ratchet.
Look, I wrapped it.
Can you say ratchet?
Wrap that up. Wrap that up.
That's great, mate.
And
Say uru, uru crew.
Bye.
Wave goodbye. Say uru.
Bye.
So I'm tuckered now.
I'm talking now.
Good morning. We are at Lake Colac at this place called Meredith Park. And then these mother fuckers, I'm going to say the word, came and parked right there. And I don't know what they were on, but they were laughing until like, I don't know, 4 o'clock in the morning. However, moments of sleep were captured. What would we improve?
Pillow.
We're just at the back of Biak, onto Warrian, Biak sort of triangle, out the back of all the dairy farms on the little lanes. It's so stunning. The low cloud, winter, it's cold, the cows are very curious. I'm just grateful to be here doing this. Lake Kandare, Lakey. Norm and I just went through this little double track at the back of Biak to cut through to here, and it was very yippee-yi-yi country. Someone, you know, sitting on the porch strumming a banjo with a big rifle in one hand, banjo in the other, and a dog to come and kill you in the other. We chatted with a guy, John's his name. He's lived out there, he's had the property for a while, but lived out there for about a year. Says neighbour's an ice addict, other neighbour kills his dogs. Hello! Every time we see the cows, they seem to run with us. Oh, there's old mate farmer, probably giving them some feed. This is our lunch spot. Oh my God. I'm just looking at kangaroos crossing the road. Wow, Norm, look to your right. Wow, I'm going to keep it there in the hope that you get a look. They keep going. Oh my God, that was beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it was about 8. My stomach is rumbling like crazy because we really didn't have a proper dinner, and nor did we have a proper breakfast. It's all about energy bars at the moment. Orange juice, chickpeas, corn, pumpkin soup, and I brought this from home. Balti vegetable curry. Add 300 ml of water. So it does have veggies in it, and that's everything in there that will heat up. You hungry, Norm?
Very hungry.
There's our stovetop.
I don't think dinner last night wasn't big enough. I think breakfast wasn't big enough.
No, some sort of apple Danish from frickin' Woolworths. It was, at least it was. And we just had to do what we had to do. We just had lunch. The curry on the side of the road with all the little additions. That was fantastic. And coffee. We did our washing with the last bit of water. Couple of hours now to our next stop in Skipton. We're going to buy a shitload more. We underbought last night at Colac. This gravel, its botanical name is Australis gravilia, and it's of the slow, thick variety. Sheepy, sheepy, sheepies! Hello, sheepies! Well, I shit you not. There's a big headwind. We're about to reach one of our high points, and we get to see these majestic wonders. Wind farm. Yeah, I can tell you it's a good spot for one. Lots of wind farms out here.
And look, all the wind farms are over there, which must mean all the wind's behind us.
There you go. You can't even see that, but let me tell you, there's wind farms. See that grass? See how it's moving? That's soft. That's not true representation. That's bullshit. It's taking a little while to get to Skipton. We've ran out of food and water. Stunning countryside. Lots of headwind. And Norm and I have no food and no water. Thankfully, we're only about 15k out of Skipton. IGA's open till 7:30. We won't do that again. There's the beautiful gravel. Here's the news today. We left Skipton, hash browns in the belly, and we're on the Skipton to Ballarat rail trail. Norm and I were just discussing the luxuries when you're out camping. So we both brought face washers, and we had access to hot water last night. We both had a face washer bath, and then that luxury, this is it, of brushing your teeth. Oh,
Jess, cutting.
hang on, cutting. Railway cutting. Norm, that's better than anything. That's better than brushing your teeth. What's your luxury go-to item when you're camping, Norm?
GoPro while we're going through a cutting.
That is pretty luxury. Geez, you could camp there. Hey, Normie, we've got a cutting coming up. Cutting! Wow. That's steepy McSteep. We would have been hiker-biking up that, I reckon. Wow, what a valley. Come on, son. Poke your head in. Oh, here we go. Now we're warm. Just wondering when this fog's going to lift. It's funny how just look forward to the little things like a bit of sunshine. We've now hit the gravel and with stunning countryside, sheep and lambs, and now this. It reminds me of Frederick McCubbin paintings. I can't think of what it was called. There's this beautiful shallow depth of field, mist in amongst the trees. And we're climbing. It's getting a little cold and misty, climbing up over Mount Alexander, back of Harcourt, on our way to Bendigo. We are constantly rerouting and changing the goalposts of our expectations. We're on our way to Bendigo, it's still happening. It has been far less stressful today. Still, you know, you've got X amount of time during the day to make shit happen. We've reduced our day to under 100k, so we will get there. We're very close to Bendigo. We'll just enjoy it. There's the view, guys. Touring on your bike, for me, is about the journey. What I can see along the way, the experience. Norm and I have really enjoyed stopping in little towns and making a cup of coffee or having something to eat. Well, today it's about the destination. Oh, look, it's wet, it's cold. It's actually really cold and it's actually really wet. We, as much as every part of us would love to hang out in Bendigo, it's all about just moving forward and opening ourselves up to the experience no matter what. So despite the shitty conditions, we're moving on to Echuca. We'll suck it up. We've got some gear. We're dry up top. And here's what we've got. We can function again. No rain. It's not so cold anymore. We're getting closer to Echuca. We're gonna stay in a motel in Echuca and we're pretty excited. Well, I'm excited because I chose it based on its proximity to a car wash and laundromat, which we'll need because the bikes are bloody disgusting. And who knows, we might even get told to go home. Victoria might go into lockdown again. Wow, this is really testing, and don't want to sound like some negative whinge and whining kind of, like we mapped this route and we're coming here, so what are we whinging about? But oh, how many days have we had a headwind?
We've had 4 days of headwinds.
Oh, now it's not a serious headwind, but it's a flat road and energy sapping gravel that is made of poo. It's pedal, 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 and try and find a smooth line, and then all of a sudden, wet carpet. It's like, Norm, it's like shag pile, wet shag pile we're trying to ride through. Oh, 10k to Echuca. Maybe we'll get a roller into town on the other side of a bridge. That'd be nice. How much vert have we got left to go, Norm? About a metre? Yesterday was like about 1,200 metres and today's like 100.
We've had 60 metres of elevation gain.
Oh, no wonder my ass is sore. And not to mention our big chain rings are like, I don't want to go in the big chain ring. So I'm just not moving it out. And if I get anywhere where I just go, you're not moving out. Today, you're staying there. Yesterday, I barely went there. Right, I suppose we'll just fucking do this now. Oh, just edit that swear word. We'll just get this done because that's what we came here for. Yay! Hey, how's fucking COVID?
How good a bike?
That looks nice, Norm. I reckon that looks hard packed. Morning from the outskirts of Echuca. I've had a puncture this morning and we had to put a little pluggy McPlug in it. Thanks to old Normie over there. Thanks, Norm. Well, we've got sunshine, blue sky, and a little bit of this before we see what the dirt roads are like. Fingers crossed. Anyway, I just had a fall. That's probably filming. There you go.
Were you filming?
No, I had the hand in my... I was about to. Yep, thanks, Norm. Oh, hopefully that's some good footage. There's just nothing you can do when the bike's that heavy. Norm just had a rear wheel drift and I just had a front wheel.
Where'd you go on that one?
I think that's my...
Yeah.
Oh, maybe there. I don't know. I'm just taking a little lay down. Evening, Norm.
Better put some more on that.
That's a beautiful fire. Well done. We just found out some news. It's a good spot to spend our last night. That news, good old, what I like to call Larry lockdown. Or it's a snap lockdown. Actually, it's just a lockdown and we need to go home. It's a good note to finish on tonight. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Goulburn River, Normie eating noodles, fire. We're heading home tomorrow. So, your 5 best things that you've enjoyed about our 6.5, because look, we may as well call it 6.5. 7-day tour of Victoria.
Using a bike for what it's been designed for.
You love that, don't you?
I love it.
Mr. Norman, utilitarian Douglas.
I love the fact that it can transport us across the country. Number 2 was the variety. I think we had some good climby days. The headwinds were horrendous, but if every day was like today,
oh, boring as bad
it would
shit.
have been boring. Today we had tailwinds and more flat. Well, and I've got another one. Living life like a homeless person.
With about $10,000 worth of gear over there.
Yep. Look, I like the adversity. I do. I like the being pressured. Life can be too easy. Having a bit of adversity, that's good.
So that's 4.
Last one is doing what you and I have talked about doing for a long time. This isn't the first time, but this is probably the first proper time.
For sure. 5 things I've enjoyed. Well, I'm out on my bike every day, living it, breathing it, every moment. I love that about it. And like Norm said, I guess tucked into that is adversity. It's hard to say. It's not actual adversity. It's the fact that while you're on a bike, it's these tiny little moments of, I don't like that. I'm not having fun. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, isn't that great? And it just reflects life, but in a very concentrated version. And you don't really have a choice. You can't just go, oh, well, I'm going to turn the TV off. I've had enough of that shit now. Or whatever it might be. You must keep moving forward. Because if you sit still, you'll just sit still. You'll only be in that one spot.
That's a good point.
You won't move forward to the next spot. Like, I have had so many shit moments where I've had no energy. I don't want to be here. I fell in the mud. I've got a puncture. Norm's got a puncture. It's raining. It's cold. It's this. It's that. And then not but a second later, there's a beautiful view or a tailwind or a cow comes to the fence and says, hi, are you going to feed me? And all of those moments of shittiness disappear. The thing is that I do have a little bit of fatigue in this moment in this realm of what I'm about to say. But I do enjoy the fact that you have to eat because I really do like eating. But you do get a bit of food fatigue. That is without saying. Like, we ate this great noodles today with tofu and look, it was great. It was fine. I'm really not that hungry today. And finally, the most enjoyable thing is tonight, being where we are. It's so stunning. The fire, the river, our little tent over there. We were going to consider riding all the way to Shepparton and either camping at a camping ground, an actual camping ground. And I said to Norm, if Victoria goes into lockdown tonight, I want to spend the last night on the river because that's what I freaking came here for. How's the serenity, Norm?
It's beautiful. I need to stoke that fire.
Our way home, it's the last day. It's just like, what day is it? How many days have we been doing this? Which is good. It's exactly what you need, right? When you go on holiday. You want to forget where you are and what you even have to do. We're on our way home because of the butternut snap lockdown. Got a few tailwinds. Norm must have had a slow leak overnight. We've just put some air in his tyre. And we'll be in Shepparton within maybe an hour and a half. We'll try and find some coffee, sit around and do nothing, catch a train about nearly 1 o'clock I think, and head back to G-Town. In the meantime, we'll just have a few roads that look like this.